shit. Oh my gosh. Ah, fuck. Nerds, I just finished reading the first issue of The Wicked Plus the Divine, or The Wicked and the Divine, if you're gonna be very specific about it. This issue actually I have is the variant cover that Brian Lee O'Malley, you may know him as the creator of Scott Pilgrim, amongst other things. I actually got him to sign it when he started his tour for his latest book, Seconds. Awesome sauce, right? And I was rereading the first issue because I just today finished reading the second, what's it called, a trade paperback for The Wicked Plus the Divine. It includes issues 6 to 11, and they're right now at issue 13. I think issue 14 is probably going to come out relatively soon. You can find that on Comixology, I'm pretty sure, but if you go to your local comic book store, you'll definitely be supporting more people that love comic books than just businesses. And this morning when I finished my trade paperback volume, I cried. I really cried, and it really affected me. And if you've never heard of it, it's basically a comic. It's a story about the world as it is now in terms of millennial culture, but also it is a story about religion and fanaticism. Sounds weird, right? So basically, in this world, every 90 years, 12 gods, or 12 people claiming to be gods, who are pretty young, I'm pretty sure no generally more than 18, maybe, surface, and they can perform miracles, right? And they claim to be gods from different religions. And after they find themselves, or after their powers manifest at the very least, 2 years later, they can die before that, they're dead. And it's a phenomenon that's happening in the world, and now it's happening in 2014. And these people now are revered less like gods or deities, but more like celebrities. And it's a really huge reflection of and criticism of fan culture. The comic that I was reading again, The Wicked and Divine, what's the word I'm looking for? The story arc. This story arc that I was just reading is called Fandemonium, and most of it takes place during a con for these gods, right? And I don't want to give anything away because I really want you to read it, and it's just so amazing. But they have characters that they are directly derived from or reference famous people today, and in some ways only in a surface way, but it's really interesting when you start delving into these characters' dialogue and their psyches, and you realize that they're not just a parallel to, say, Kanye West or Daft Punk. They have a visual reference or an attitude reference, but they actually have backstories that are interesting and not what you might describe as clickbait or empty or two-dimensional. And the creator's name is Gillen McCleve Wilson Coles. Sorry, it's two people. It's not four names, two people. Gillen McCleve and Wilson Coles. Sorry. This is a recommendation. I definitely think if you have extra money to spend on comics, you definitely should check it out. And I've been out of the loop for a while now. I'm actually, even with the new volume that I just bought, I'm still 2 issues behind. So I still don't know what happens, you know, up to date wise. And I don't know, I might buy issue 12 today. Who knows? But I just wanted to post a video recommending something that's not a movie and it's just a little bit more niche, I guess. I'm still finding the feet for this channel, and I really wanted to go well, and I want something to appeal to lots of different people, because I know people who might specifically want to hear my take on movies, but I have a lot more to talk about, and most of the stuff I talk about has relevance to the real world, I believe. And we can link it. Leave comments. Please subscribe. This is Symphony of the Nerds, and this is Quinton, and I hope you have a great day and an awesome weekend.